wait in the bush and try to ambush coming in from both the Yin and the Mai Shiranui.
It boils down to execution as of now, but if we look towards the side of Nongshim RedForce draft, it's really strong in the early to mid phase here. They are really trying to fight Nova in the earliest segments of the game to make sure that they take control of that early, just like game 1, to convert it into a comfortable 10th minute mark. This is their sign of retaliation. If they can do it, maybe one game at a time, maybe push it to an ultimate battle. This is where it starts.
Well, let's see this. Like, if you analyze right now the Nova strat, Pei is going to be very strong in the early game. If we were to go to the late game, let's imagine that we're just jumping into the 15, 16, 17 moments of the game. The Flowborn marksmen, the Yu Huan and the Byron, are going to be really difficult to deal for Nongshim RedForce. So what do they need to do about this?
They need to absolutely crush them in that early game here. Hence, we see Nongshim RedForce drafting a very strong early to mid game team composition, utilizing Illusion on the Mai Shiranui and also Namu on the Zhang Fei. These two will be the core players in finding the key initiation, especially on towards two members, Kongling and Muchi. They are marksmen, and marksmen tend to not have the best levels of survivabilities in team fights.
Well, Illusion, everything is on your shoulders, man. I'm telling you, if the Mai Shiranui can put some pressure in there, then we might be able to see game 5. If not, after this game 4, we're just gonna go straight on stage to see the coronation of Nova Esports. This is gonna be game 4 of our KIS4 Grand Finals. I'm Isaac Peña with Misagi. Nova is gonna be on the blue. Nongshim RedForce on the red. It's do or die right now.
Definitely a do or die. The survival of the fittest in the grandest of the stage. And already in this early game here, we see a unsuccessful steal coming in for the side of Nova's Kongling here. Haku does take that camp in towards his own hands here. Illusion finding a Ryu Engine on towards the Nova jungler here, but with no response, it's still pretty okay for the side of Nongshim, considering they got all the camps in towards their hands.
I'm gonna say that it was a lot better than okay for Nongshim RedForce, right? Like Kongling jumps in, he tries to get the Crimson Golem, it does not work out for him. He tries to go in for the second camp, it doesn't go for him, and he's right now very, very, very behind compared to Haku.
Yeah, behind on Haku is not gonna be a good case, especially if you are on a tempo jungler like a Pei. So you can see Haku aggressively looking for a potential invade, but has been spotted out by Nova's mid lane Wendy. So we will be going into a rather equal early game coming in for both sides of the jungle.
Let's wait and see what's going to happen right over here. Haku's just being spawned right over there on the bush. It's going to be a 3 against 3 here in the mid lane. Everybody knows that the gold given in from these minions needs to be shared up among most of us.
Correct. And when you talk about sharing gold, you need the jungle and roamer item to be present here. But hang on a moment, we do see Haku utilizing the ultimate to pull Wendy back into the team, but no follow-up damage coming in from Illusion to finalize that kill. Kongling being caught in the enemy jungle here. Ryu Engine doesn't connect on towards the members coming in from the Nova side. That's the ultimate that's being caught by Rattel. Teams are burning their spells, and this is a handshake of peace coming in from both squads.
Well, Nova had a very clear idea, right? Like, they came in, they wanted to check if they could take on this second spawn that Crimson Golem, and it was again denied by Nongshim RedForce. It was very, very amazing from Rattel. With very low HP, he was the last shield standing in between Nova and the Golem.
Ryu Engine lands on towards Waypit here, has to force the flash to escape towards safety here. Mid lane in control, coming in for the side of Nongshim RedForce. They get this priority and they are looking for a potential wild boar invasion here. Wendy lands the stun on towards Haku here. Shren comes in, flashes Storm Strike, but gets immune by the side of Haku's ultimate here. The follow-up does come true, coming in for the side of the Ryu Engine, catching on towards Shren here. Shren being the first victim here. Waypit does fall suit. That is a 2-0 exchange in favor of Nongshim RedForce in this early game.
We talked about the fact that Nongshim RedForce had the advantage at the early and mid game, and look at that, they're taking real control of the game in these exact moments. Love the way that they're playing up until right now, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The way, if they can continue like this and build a comfortable couch all the way until the 9 minutes moment, it could actually be good for Nongshim RedForce, and this could be the game that they need.
It goes back to a discussion that Nongshim RedForce needs to finalize this game and end it as soon as possible because their composition doesn't scale as late compared to Nova's, but a beautiful Unbridled Outburst catches on towards multiple members here. Wendy has to pop the ultimate to escape towards safety here. Haku going in for the execution here. Wendy first to fall. Following suit is Waypick here, and blinking Hellfire coming in from Nova. 3 kills going in for the side of Nongshim RedForce as they are glaring in this early game.
I'm telling you, it was Namu, the one that set up here for Nongshim RedForce to get that amazing fight. Namu comes in from the flank with the ulti, connects into multiple players. Look at this. Just look at the bottom side over there. After that, he's completely just split it, the whole Nova in two.
That flank coming in from Namu literally just split the entire team fight to both ends, which gave so much objective prior to the side of Nongshim RedForce. Wendy got caught out, and Waypick still has no flash, which allowed the side of Nongshim RedForce to capitalize so well on that team fight. And right now, we're looking at a 2,000 goal lead healthy for Nongshim. It's something like a repeat of game number 1.
Well, let's wait and see what Nova is going to do right now, right? Like, it was very difficult for them.
Top side here, Unbridled Outburst doesn't land always to the side of Muchi here, but does force out his flash, meaning Illusion in towards the next potential fight will be looking very close on towards Muchi, since we know for a fact that Muchi, no flash on the floorboard marksman, very potential easy target.
And that's the problem with that, right? Like, because of the mobility problems that Muchi is going to have on that floorboard marksman. In that big fight, he was nowhere to be seen, so there was no one from Nova that could actually reply back after the initiation coming in from Namu. So Nongshim RedForce right now completely in the driver's seat. I hope that there won't be any mistakes that could actually end this and turn things to the other side. If they continue playing this way, it is going to look really good for them.
Continuously pressing on the pedal, making sure that this is going to be a suffocating choke coming in for side of Nova, and make sure that there will be no potential comebacks for the side of Nova here. They need to make as little mistakes as possible here. Top side though, they are looking to sandwich Kongling here. We do see Namu finding Unbridled Outburst, landing on towards Kongling. Blue Engine connects on towards Pei, and the finalized damage coming in from the Stampede. That's another kill coming in for Sam Nongshim here. 3,000 goalie, and they are eyeing on this Azure Golem next.
Well, we're talking about the fact that it's Nongshim RedForce the one that have the power spike right now, but look at that, they don't want to step out.
Yeah, Starburn connects on towards Shren here, and the third spear wheel lands on towards him as well. That's flash committed from the clash lane of Nova Esports here. Jungle under the siege. Nongshim RedForce has so much control in this first 7 minutes of the game, almost pushing it to a 4,000 goal lead.
I'm loving this. 7 minutes of the game. Let's wait and see what Nongshim RedForce can do with this. As I was saying, man, like, they are right now not only in their power spike, they're executing everything perfectly. Everything going perfect for Nongshim RedForce. What is Nova going to do right now? Because right now they're gonna have to just face this gigantic storm that Nongshim RedForce is. Can they really just slow down the tempo of the game and not engage? Because they're already 4,000 gold behind.
I think it's not really their problem or decision to select to say that they want to engage or not. It's coming down to whether Nongshim RedForce lands their initiation. So far, Illusion and Namu, the two key players that we pointed out during the drafting phase, they haven't whiffed a single engage, and that is actually very magnificent.
Yeah, the people that need to stand up are standing up, and that's going to be the difference between games 1, 2, and 3 and this game 4.
Kongling being caught out by the Flash Engine again once by the side of Illusion here. You can't be playing so aggressively, Kongling. You're getting punished for your over-eagerness.
Oh, Kongling right now in that pay. it's going to be completely off. That's the biggest problem for the pay, right? Like if you're just getting caught early on in the game, like what your teammates are gonna just be suffering.
But Illusion does face check into a bush of death here. Without the flash, he does get caught by Stren, giving an extra kill over to the pockets of Muji here. This does mean this Crimson Golem does go into the hands of the Nova farm lane. We did talk about this. Early game, yes, Nongxin RedForce definitely has so much priority over this early game. But when it goes to the late game, this is where Muji starts shining here. You can see other members, they're not so rich, they're not so well farmed up. But look at Muji, 6.2k, and right now they're trying to limit Ratel on this aggressive take, going down to the Arrow Storm. But how do they escape from this? Haku going in with the 3 stacks of Spear Wheel here, executing Muji. Second one, landing on towards Wendy here. Siri trying to find the continuous damage on towards Wayfit here, does get the trade-off here. Farm, roam for the side of Ratel.
They thought that they were taking in Ratel for free, but then after that they had to pay. And that was a very high price to pay, man, because Mutsi is the one person that is the only hope just to try to slow down this game.
Ultimately coming in for the side of Haku here, connects on towards Wendy here, so there will be no wave clear available for this Nova bottom tier 3. Excellent siege coming in for side Nongxin RedForce, putting so much pressure. And take a look at the mini-map here. The teammates on the side of Nongxin RedForce is trying to get to Kong Ling's position here. I don't think he can actually escape this here. The first re-engine lands on towards the Nova jungler here, but he's surprisingly tanky, utilizing the shield coming in from Pace Skill 2 and the Sprite Wing 2.
10 minutes, and right now the Dark Tyrant, the Shadow Overlord are going to be available and up for grabs. Right now it's the moment for Nova just to try to think about something that is going to slow down the game, because if this 10 minutes Dark Tyrant and Shadow Overlord go to Nongxin RedForce, that's going to be the end for them. They do not have the tools to be able to protect their turrets and to protect their crystal from the siege.
Just like what Isaac said, that's why Nova Esports are pressuring this bottom L-shaped bush to see whether they can actually get any signs of control of this specific objective here. In the forefront here, it's a 4v5 in favor of Nova Esports. Unbridled Alphas pushes the members here. Kong Ling lands the crucial slide on towards the Tyrant, and the fight erupts, going in favor. Everything for the side of Nova Esports here. Top side, we see a Hail Mary push coming in from Ratel, but with the 4 kills and the Shadow Tyrant, this is the same story as game number 1. They are looking for the potential game-winning push in that bottom side.
I'm telling you right now, the problem is going to be how to protect this high ground turret. They had the advantage over here in the high ground turret. They had the super minion advantage, but that is going to be gone. That 4-0 trade here for Nova, it's going to level things out, and this is bad news because as time passes, Nova gets stronger, and Nongxin RedForce, on the other hand, is going to get weaker and weaker.
This is not going to be looking good at all for South Nongxin RedForce. If Nova Esports is able to equalize out the top high ground, this is just going to be a troll that we are saying that Nongxin RedForce took it 45 and lost 4 members in the forefront. MVP was the backline to Ratel going aggressively. That's caught by the Peacekeeper spell 2. And we do see the Fire Spirit going in first. The fall is Wendy following suit Istran. 3v3 in towards the front line here. Gucci going untouched, having so much damage on this floor for Marksman. He's chasing, he's bouncing, he's legendary.
Blue team, double kill.
Shut it down! Right now it's gonna be the ace. Saggy, this is gonna be your moment. The turret is gonna fall. Just tell to us what is going on.
With the minions marching through towards mid lane, 5 seconds is not enough from Illusion to save the game. History stands confirmed. Nova's legacy is forged in honor, and this is their game. Once in Philippines, now in Indonesia, against the same rivals. Nova Esports deliver once again to defend their title and make history as